When your city floods, you probably blame the storm. But what if the real problem is hidden right under your feet? We built our cities on a powerful idea: get rid of rainwater as fast as possible. But that one mistake is why our neighborhoods are in more danger than ever. Most of us don't think about what happens to rain after it vanishes into a storm drain. Underneath our streets lies a superhighway of pipes, engineered to channel water away from our homes with one goal in mind: speed. But here's the flaw: the speed is the problem. By collecting all that rain and rushing it into one place, we engineer our own flash floods. All that water, which should have soaked into the ground, is instead shot into rivers and streams that can't handle such a sudden massive volume. It doesn't solve the problem, it just exports it, turning another neighborhood into a flood zone. So how did we get this so wrong? The answer goes back to 19th century London. The city's river was an open sewer and diseases like cholera were rampant. Engineers became heroes for designing massive sewer systems to carry both sewage and stormwater far away from the city. It was a revolutionary leap for public health, and cities worldwide copied the model. The goal was clear: get potentially contaminated water away, fast. But they were solving a different problem. Their priority was sanitation, not flood management. They never imagined our sprawling modern cities with endless miles of concrete and asphalt that stop water from ever touching the soil. We've inherited an aging system that's failing spectacularly. Today, that 19th century design is colliding with 21st century realities. Our drainage systems are often undersized, based on rainfall data that's decades out of date. They just can't keep up with today's more intense and frequent storms. When these pipe superhighways get overwhelmed, water backs up. Basements flood, streets turn into rivers. But the damage doesn't stop there. This high-speed runoff erodes soil and stream banks. Worse, as it races across our streets, it scoops up pollutants, oil, heavy metals, fertilizer, and mainlines them directly into our rivers and lakes. We're not just causing floods, we're actively poisoning our water. For decades, the answer was always, go bigger. Build bigger pipes, higher walls. This is gray infrastructure. But a revolution in urban design is flipping that idea on its head. Instead of speeding water up, we need to slow it down. This is the core idea behind green infrastructure and the Sponge City initiative. The goal is to mimic nature by capturing rainwater right where it falls. This approach uses things like permeable pavements that let water seep through, rain gardens that drink up runoff, and green roofs that capture water before it ever hits the ground. These solutions make cities more livable by reducing heat, improving air quality, and creating beautiful green spaces. This isn't a theory, it's transforming cities worldwide. In China, sponge cities like Wuhan are rolling out huge networks of green spaces and restored wetlands to absorb rainwater. In the US, Philadelphia's Green City Clean Waters Plan is cutting sewer overflows by a projected 85%, with thousands of small green projects. It's also proving to be billions of dollars cheaper than a purely gray approach. Other countries are innovating too. Singapore's ABC Waters program has transformed concrete canals into naturalized, meandering rivers that manage floods and create vibrant community parks. In Australia, cities like Melbourne are using blue-green infrastructure to harvest stormwater for irrigation, reducing reliance on drinking water. Vitoria-Gasteiz in Spain restored a wetland that now acts as a natural sponge, protecting the city from floods while boosting biodiversity. And in New Zealand, Auckland is implementing low-impact design with rain gardens and permeable surfaces to better manage stormwater in both new and existing developments. For more than a century, we've treated rainwater like an enemy. That was our biggest mistake. The future of our cities depends on a mindset shift, from getting rid of water to making a place for it. By slowing the flow and letting our cities act more like sponges, we can build a future that is safer, cleaner, and more resilient. How does your city handle a downpour? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more on how smart design can reshape our world, make sure you subscribe to Ifectany Civil Infrastructure for your smart engineering insights. See you in the next video.